Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Focus Point Facebook Live. So my name is Vivian and I'll be your host for today. So with me today, I have Mr. Paul Ho from Zeiss Vision Care. Hello Paul.
Hi Vivian.
Nice to have you here again.
Thank you once again. Thank you very much Focus Point for having me today to share some new info with the audience in front of Facebook and also to catch up with you again. Hi everyone, my name is Paul. I have been with in optical industry for the past 20 years and also this year is my 18 years anniversary with Zeiss.
Wow. So that is really impressive, 20 years of experience in the industry. So I'm sure that, Paul, today you have something new to share with us, right?
Yep, Vivian, you are right. I believe everyone nowadays during MCO, we always talk about the new norm, right? I think new norm basically become a new norm of everyone. But even eventually for us as a human being, back to 2004, we already adapt to the new norm without our so-called conscious. Whenever the first iPhone been launched back to 2004, because there's a lot of new gadgets been developed and introduced to the world, and our life has been changed or adapt to this new norm. And this is how the gadgets or some smart gadget devices have been changed our life.
I really agree because just to share my experience with you, in Malaysia recently we actually gone through what we call the MCO period. And during the MCO period, I was working from home, I was exercising from home, I was shopping from home, I was cooking from home, and I cannot do any of this without my most trusted digital device, which is my handphone. Because for work purpose, it's either I'm using my laptop or my iPad for Zoom or others for e-meetings. And for cooking purpose, I need to refer to a lot of the YouTube videos to learn how to cook. When I exercise, I use the exercise app. And on top of that, I even have a smartwatch that reminds me to keep myself active, drink enough water, and also to monitor my heartbeat when I exercise at home. So I really cannot imagine what my life would be like for the past few months if I don't have digital device, or worse still, if I didn't have internet.
Well, that's true. This is also what Vivian mentioned is the new norm of our lifestyle. But again, that's also the new norm for our eyes. Because our human eyes, by nature, is not developed or born to fit for this kind of digital devices or under this new norm. But do you realize that, Vivian, our eyes, actually, every human eyes is very unique, just like every fingerprint of each individual. So every one of our eyes have a unique vision profile that based on different people's lifestyle and their vision needs.
I see. So, like our thumbprint, it's unique, like what Paul has mentioned. Even sometimes the right and the left thumbprint could be different. And my vision profile sounds like something that is very interesting.
Yes, because my vision profile, technically it's just a very simple tool. It's a web-based tool. And for each of us, just go through this simple questionnaires. You answer based on your lifestyle, your habits, and how many times you have spent on the gadgets, on any type of activities over your life. Then the system will have an automated algorithm to calculate out and identify what is your vision profile for your eyes.
So you're actually saying that, for example, we may have different visual requirements and the recommendations for our vision correction could be different as well?
Yes, definitely, because as I say, every one of us is unique. We do have our own lifestyle. We have our own working environment, vision needs, our hobbies. So like what you said during MCO, you cook a lot, you exercise a lot. Maybe you exercise a lot. For me, I work a lot.
I see.
That's why both of us also, we could have two different lifestyle, or we call it vision profile based on our vision needs or vision challenge during our daily life.
Okay, so in order to test this theory out, maybe let me just bring on another special guest for today, Miss Grace.
Hi everyone.
Hi Grace.
Hi Vivian. Hi Paul.
Hi Grace.
Hi.
So Paul, can you just roughly go through with us, how this vision profile works?
Well, it's very simple actually. Maybe since three of us are here, we can just do a very simple exercise. And Grace actually is an expert. She can demonstrate how this my vision profile works. And then from then we also can do it together to see how our vision profile looks like between three of us.
Sure, I think this will be a good chance for us to try it out, and I believe Grace will be showing the audience, step by step how to do it. So while she is showing you, if you have any questions, right, about today's session, you can feel free to comment in the section, leave in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and share our Facebook Live.
Okay, shall I start now?
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Okay, I shall start now.
Paul, in the meantime, maybe we should try it out also.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Okay, this is really interesting because I'm getting very good questions on my screen right now. It's actually asking me whether I have any problems with my current glasses. And sometimes it is true. My glasses may tend to slip off my face, and I always need to get my glasses adjusted to fit my face better. What is showing on your screen, Paul?
For me, it's a bit different.
Okay.
Because technically, I'm a perfect vision. I don't need glasses when I'm seeing far.
I see.
So my question actually, when you ask me, are you a spectacle virus? My answer definitely is no. But I do have some other challenges. For example, I spend a lot of times looking at checking my emails through my phones, my laptop. Over a period of time, I might have this eye strain or dry eyes problems. I have some neck pain, or technically what we call it digital eye strain. And
I see.
In that case, I do need the glasses.
And I love the fact, how during the survey, right, one of the question is, do you spend your time mainly indoors or outdoors? Because my friends who know me, I'm an indoors person. I hardly go outdoors, and I always used to joke with my friends, I'm allergic to outdoors. So for me, definitely, I will choose to be very indoor. Do you do outdoor activities, Paul?
I wish I can. The only, sadly to say that, Vivian, most of my outdoor activities is when I'm driving out from my office to meet up my customers. That's the only outdoor activities I can have.
How about sports? Do you do any outdoor sports, or are your sports mostly indoors as well?
My dream actually, I want to have a biking sections during weekend with my friends. Again, this is just my dream.
I see.
And my dream haven't come
and
true
what is
yet.
stopping you from achieving your dream?
First factor is MCO.
I see, okay,
Because
understandable.
during MCO, everyone of us have to stay at home, stay safe, so that's my dream has been postponed.
I see. So Paul is actually putting his dreams on pause right now.
Yeah, but nevertheless, another thing I learned during MCO is that I can fulfill my dream with virtual biking.
I see.
Play on the mobile games.
So your fingers are doing the cycling.
Yes, instead of my leg and butt, I'm using my finger.
Okay, guys, I'm done with mine.
Okay, just give me 1 second to catch up with you. Okay, I am also done.
Okay, how about you, Paul?
On more of that, come on, guys. Come on, ladies. Okay, you have to give some leverage on the senior people like me.
Okay.
Great. Obviously, I think audience can see her face, right? Compared to us, she's the youngest. And typically younger people always
I am not going to expose my age on screen. So, a lady's age is always a secret.
Yes, okay, I agree on that. So for me, man, I don't mind. Okay, I admit I'm a little bit more senior than the rest of two, so I need a little bit more time.
So maybe Grace, you can share with us, right? What is your visual profile like?
Yep. So for me, work and daily life is kind of balanced, and my native is more on digital because maybe I look a lot on my digital gadgets. For example, my iPhone. Every time before sleep, I will definitely look at it, scroll through Facebook or reply to my email. Yeah. So I shall see what are the lens recommended for me now. So the lens will be the Zeiss Smart Life Single Vision Lenses Duravision Blue Protect. And there's another additional solution for me is the Zeiss Smart Life Single Vision Lenses Duravision Sun. Maybe because sometimes I did go outdoor, for example, like travel. Yeah, sometimes I go to beach or those. Yeah. So how about yours?
For me, right, my vision profile actually states that, I am more towards near and intermediate for my work, which is very true because my daily life, right, is more or less revolving around near and intermediate laptop work, iPad work, and I love to draw. I call it doodling. I draw on my mobile phone as well. So yes, I do a lot of near and intermediate work, and it says here under digital life that I'm a digital native. Okay, so and let me just check and see. The first solution for me is actually a Smart Life digital lens with Duravision Blue Protect, and my additional solution is a Sport Polarized Duravision Sun. And this is actually something that is very good because most of Malaysians, right, maybe you guys are not wearing sun protection outside as compared to some of the other countries like Australia. So I believe when you have this kind of recommendation, right, more of us can be exposed to the benefits of UV protection. So Paul, are you done?
I'm curious.
Yes, I'm done.
Let us see.
I have something similar or not similar, same, exactly the same like these two ladies. I'm also a native, digital native.
Okay.
To show that I'm really living in this modern world. Let's see what's the lens recommended for me. Oh dear.
What? Why?
My
Oh wow.
recommendation. First recommendation is a Smart Life progressive lens.
Okay, so for those of you who are wondering, progressive lenses, that means it's actually meant for people with presbyopia and who needs a bit of reading support when they are doing any near or intermediate work.
In the old days, we call presbyopia old flower.
老花. Okay, so don't be too sad, Paul.
But nevertheless, my second recommendation is Zeiss Smart Life digital lens.
I see. Okay, so that is actually similar as my recommendation,
Yes,
right?
more or less we are about the same, Vivian.
But I can still say, there are some differences in terms of the recommendation. So I think it's quite true that based on your habit, your lifestyle, this survey can actually tell you what type of lenses or what type of solution work best for us.
But there one thing also very interesting, I think three of us can found on the either from the tablet, from the apps, or from the website, which is this very unique QR code. Because as I mentioned just now, our vision profile just have a unique fingerprint. And this QR code is basically based on each individual of us, okay, it's content the vision profile based on your lifestyle that we selected, and also the recommendation lenses that you have choose.
So this is our thumbprint for the eyes.
Yes. How to decode it? I think there's more. The next question, right?
Okay.
Very simple. Okay. You can go to any focus point outlet. Okay. Just show this QR code. Okay. I think the optician, optometrist, or the shop people, you can help you to decode this. And this, by looking at this, they will know what is your the digital profile, your eye profile, and also what will be the recommended lenses to fit you based on your lifestyle.
I think that is something that is very cool, like just having a QR code, you bring this to the shop and we can actually get to know more about your lifestyle, and we can also make like the glasses based on the prescription and the lifestyle that you lead. So that is something that is really interesting, and I'm looking forward, right, for you to try this as well. So for those of you who are interested to try, stay tuned and we will let you know how to experience this.
Well, Vivian and Grace, although we are different age, right? But do you know that we also have something in common under this new norm, or we call it connected and on the move lifestyle?
Okay, I think it's because we are smart people.
Yes.
Well, yes, good one, good try. As I did mention, okay, because there's a lot of smart gadgets have been introduced. I believe nowadays people are getting smarter and smarter. Look at Vivian, okay, just wearing smartwatch, and look at what I'm wearing, a very conventional watch. This already can tell, okay, we are born in a different era. And also look at what are the gadgets that they are using, they're having. Okay, for me, simple. So this is also show that nowadays people we are really living in the world, what we call it, connected and on the move lifestyle.
If you ask me what does connected and on the move mean, the first thing that comes into my mind is when you talk about connected, I think of internet and data. That means I'm always connected online. On the move, does that mean that I'm always moving around, always busy? Is that what you are trying to say?
Yeah, partially yes. But in order to have a full explanation or easy understanding, also to the audience in front of Facebook, right? Let's watch this short video so everyone can know better about what is connected and on the move lifestyle.
Digital devices have become an integral part of our lives. Thanks to them, we are more connected and more productive than ever before. Our ability to connect with the world now rests in the palm of our hand. This has become the new normal. As our devices and apps have evolved, so has the way we interact with them. Not only has our screen time increased exponentially, but frequent digital interactions have created new forms of visual stress in the form of eye strain and head or neck aches. Not only are we spending more time on our smart devices, we are increasingly using them while on the move. Whether we are answering a text, checking a reservation, or looking for our ride, we now experience frequent gaze changes to and from varying focal distances. Current lenses were never designed for this new kind of dynamic vision. Introducing Zeiss Smart Life lenses. Zeiss Smart Life lenses are specially designed to support frequent gaze changes at varying distances and focal points, with quick and easy peripheral vision while we are on the move. The goal? To provide all-day comfort. Benefits of these lenses are not limited to just progressive lens wearers. The Zeiss Smart Life designs are available in a complete portfolio of lens options. They're also for single vision lens wearers who experience the same frequency of gaze changes through the periphery of the lens, especially while they use their smart devices on the go. And for eyeglass wearers who could benefit from a little boost close up, but are not quite ready for a progressive lens, Zeiss Smart Life is also available as a digital lens design. All clear Zeiss Smart Life lenses are made with Zeiss UV Protect technology, providing sunglass level UV protection in a clear lens. Whether for a single vision, digital lens, or a progressive lens wearer, Zeiss Smart Life lenses provide all-day comfort for today's busy eyes.
Wow, that was a very interesting video, right?
Yeah, you'll be surprised, right? Is it a lot of habits during our daily lives that also you are doing every day?
Yes, I do identify, some of the things that were shown in the video is something that I go through on a daily basis. So I would also like to hear from the live audience. I want to know your feedback. So we are going to do an interactive session with you. So if you are watching right now, right, and if you have more than 2 mobile devices, please type in yes in the comment section below. And if you don't, just type in no. For those of you who said yes, I'm also interested to find out exactly how many mobile devices you have. So other than yes, also put in the quantity of mobile devices that you have.
Well, Vivian, I think if you ask me, my always question is, I only have the one and only. Because in our era, we are so loyalty to one. That's the reason why I can work with Zeiss for 18 years.
Okay, I have to say, I have more than one. Okay, so I want to know how many do you have, and I will show you later exactly how many devices do I own and use on a daily basis. But more on these mobile devices, why is it different from any other device? Mobile means something that you bring along, right?
I still remember those days when we were young, right? We called the phone call handphone.
Okay.
And we use handphone to call people. But nowadays, this is no longer called handphone. It's called smartphone. Because you know why? Smart people like you use smartphone.
Smartphone.
This also to show that how smart we are. And people are getting more and more greedy. But just one smart device is not enough. They have become smart and smarter. So that's also the reason why people are getting more and more smart devices put on themselves.
Okay, and my second question is, right, how many of you have already sent a WhatsApp or email using your mobile device today? How many have you sent, Paul? Hundreds of emails, I assume?
Yeah, I can tell you, you put myself back to my reality, Vivian, in my daily life. Yeah, the first thing I woke up in the early morning is that I have to check my email. Well, overnight, again, during my sleep, I can easily receive more than 30 and 40s. So I have to clear off before I can go out to work. And after I reach to my office, before my lunch, I also need to check a lot of things like email. Even though we did our own company organization, we do have a lot of apps, some social media apps. Also, we have to make sure ourselves get connected with our friends. We have to show to them our mood of today, how we feel today, and also we also a traffic reporter sometimes. Whenever there's you found that traffic jam.
So, are you also one of those person who will let your phone eat the food before you actually eat the food? Do you take photos of your food?
I would say I'm not that crazy, but most of the time I will try, because I also make sure I can stay connected with the younger generation, people like you all, you know.
I see. I'm guilty. I always take a photo of my food before I actually dig in. And I'm also very interested to know, right, if you have used Waze or Google Maps in the last 24 hours in the past day, please leave your comment as yes in the comment box below, because we really want to know, right, to get your feedback and to get to know you more as well. Do you use Waze, Paul?
Oh, well, when you talk about Waze, right, it also remind me about back to 20 years ago.
Wow.
So
20 years.
Yeah, when I just started my career in Zeiss as a sales rep, right, you know, at the time, if I want to travel, I stay in Starbucks, okay, I want to travel from Jalan Genting Klang, go to, let's say, Petaling Strait. How we should go there? We don't know all the straits name, so we have to take like always the Bible with me, my map. Like this stick, okay, I have to flip, okay, and check where's location P1, okay. Then I have to remember all the road from Jalan Genting Klang to Jalan Pahang, then Jalan Mahameru, then Jalan Kinabalu, then only come to Jalan Petaling Strait. So I can tell you, it's really a mess.
I got lost just listening to the street names. So under comparison, I would say I am more lucky, because when I moved to KL for my studies, right, I was already using a Garmin GPS. But in those days, right, we didn't have it in the mobile device or smartphone yet. So it was another standalone unit that I have to use on the dashboard of my car.
That's why I say nowadays we are very lucky, man. Okay?
We are very lucky.
Before we drive out from our home, first thing we check what? Traffic. By using Waze, okay, or Google Maps, okay, I think it also make our driving life easier to avoid all this unnecessary jam and time.
It's true. And for somebody as busy as yourself, right, can you just, roughly tell us or describe your typical day? What do you do?
Okay. As I mentioned, okay, nowadays we are living in this modern world, connected and on the move world. Okay. Like myself, honestly, I'm a perfect vision, guys. Okay, I don't wear glasses actually most of my time. But back to this connected and on the move lifestyle, our eyes is not made to adapt on this kind of lifestyle. So can you imagine if you are someone who really need glasses, like when I come to my age, right, I do need glasses because I have difficulties when I look at my smartphone. I will have an eye strain when I spend more than 2 to 3 hours on my desktop, right? And also I have to use do multiple tasking at the same time.
Okay.
So I also have to make sure that the glasses that I'm wearing to put on, it really can help me to address all these issues that I have, the vision challenges that I have, also to fit for the lifestyle that we have with all these gadgets and also multiple tasking at the same time.
I see. And for myself, right, like just now I've told you all, I'm actually going to review how many gadgets do I use on a daily basis. So apart from a laptop and also my work iPad, I have 2 phones. So this is one of them, and this is actually my Kindle, and this is how I do my reading. So I actually read on this device, and let me just show you. So even when I'm doing reading, right, I make it a habit to read 10 pages minimum a day. So I'm also reading books on a digital device. Wow. And this is my smartwatch, my Fitbit. So altogether, I would say maybe I have 5 or more smart or digital devices that I use on a daily basis. And if you have any questions or if you want to share with us, right, your usage of digital devices, please just leave a comment in the comment section box below. And if your questions, we will always get back to you.
Wow, we've been amazing. That's what I say just now, right, guys? Well, ladies and gentlemen, because now people are getting more and more smarter. That's why you need more gadgets, more smart gadgets. And back to the question that I mentioned just now, right? Our eyes is not made for this kind of multiple tasking, and also especially when the switch between the gaze from the distance like 35 centimeter, laptop about 60 meters. So this is the switch between the gaze, and it could be a vision challenges for our eyes, especially the eyeglass spectacle wearers like us or like yours.
True. So other than the distance, okay, for example, right, this is the distance that I'm holding my phone. So this could be maybe about 30 or 40 centimeters. But at the same time, that is not the distance that I use my iPad. And the gaze direction when I use my iPad is slightly different. My iPad is normally on the table and I am looking from a downward gaze, as opposed to when I use my handphone, this is the gaze that I'm using. So you can see when we are changing from device to device, the gaze direction and also the distance is changing as well.
Yeah. That's why the good news is that now, finally, Zeiss, we do have a new solutions that can address our vision needs and also can improve our whole vision, we call it vision ecosystem, right, to fulfill our daily lifestyle under the connected and on the move. And this is called the brand new Zeiss Smart Life lenses.
I see. So I really want to know more about Smart Life. So Paul, how do you plan to share more information with us?
Well, in order to let the audience have a better understanding about what is Smart Life and how Smart Life can really help us in our daily life, we go for another short video again. So let's go together to watch this short video.
Let's look at the technology behind Zeiss Smart Life lenses, called Zeiss Smart View technology, built upon 4 cornerstones. Clear optics is the Zeiss promise of precision in every step of the lens design and production process, while thin optics ensures the best balance between optical performance and thin and light lenses. Smart Dynamic Optics, a new innovation by Zeiss, is based on the simulation of binocular vision related to the dynamic visual behavior of modern life, which affects people of all ages. Zeiss uses state-of-the-art 3D object space models, which describe the exact position of a specific object according to its distance, direction, and inclination in relation to the spectacle lens. Previously, this was only done for digital and progressive lenses, but is now also considered for single vision lenses. Why? Because most single vision lenses are optimized for one distance only, mainly for far vision. But when looking at the visual behavior of single vision lens wearers today, this is not realistic. Being connected, even while on the move, has changed the way we use our eyes. A closer look at this scenario illustrates why single vision lenses should be optimized for vision in the near zone, periphery, and distance, which is exactly what the Zeiss Smart Life single vision lens design does. In addition, Zeiss Smart Life digital and progressive lenses use new design fingerprints for a smoother transition into the lens periphery, resulting in less perceived blur and comfortable vision in all distances and directions. The 4th cornerstone of Zeiss Smart View technology is age intelligence. With this, Zeiss considers the evolution of vision needs as we grow older and adapts each Smart Life lens design based on a person's ability to accommodate and their age-related pupil size. This means that there is a Zeiss Smart Life lens optimized for every stage of a lens wearer's life. So no matter your age, you can take on everything your eyes face today. Zeiss Smart Life lenses.
Wow, Paul, I was watching the video and I didn't realize that you put on your mask.
Yeah, while we are talking about the new norm under the new lifestyle connected and on the move, so audience in front of the Facebook, also please bear in mind during our MCO, we still need to be safe. Okay, we have always to put on our masks to protect ourselves.
So you still have to maintain your hygiene and also safety measures during this time. But Paul, I do notice something. Is your lenses actually fogging up?
I'm just about to ask you the same questions. How come my vision getting blurred? I thought I'm in Genting Highland now.
No, you're not in Genting Highland. So what happened is, you know, sometimes when you are wearing a mask and you are also a spectacle wearer, like Paul is wearing right now, you may have, you know, fogging of the lenses. And I am sure that, you know, Zeiss, you have a solution for this, right?
Yeah, I think typically this is a common problem, especially during MCO, right? I mean, all the spectacle wearers who are wearing masks have this issue. But nevertheless, Zeiss, we do understand the pain of the people and we do have the solution for this.
So, Paul, maybe you're going to demonstrate for us. So, this is actually an anti-fog set, you know, from Zeiss, and inside it comes with a cloth and also the anti-fog spray. Okay, so Paul, maybe you just apply on one of the lenses and let us see the effect. So this solution is safe to use on any ophthalmic lenses,
It's safe to use on any type of lenses.
And it's so easy to use. All he needs to do is, maybe you bring a bit higher so the camera can see. Just spray to the front and back of the lenses and clean with the cloth that is included in the pack.
Just spray.
Front and back, and then clean with the cloth.
Just clean until it dry out.
Okay, so this is the moment of truth. Let us try and see. Wow, I think the camera has to zoom in for this. From where I'm sitting, I can really see that, for this side, it is clear, and the other side is actually fogging up.
This do really helps the spectacle wearers wearing masks to clear up this problem. On top of that, actually, even though before the MCO, like a lot of swimmers might have this problem as well if you're wearing a goggles.
True. If you wear swimming goggles, you will know that sometimes it tends to fog up.
And also not just about that, like for a person like me, we used to drive. Whenever you get out from your car, you also might have these foggy issues. Especially you just come out from your a very cold air conditioner car and you walk out to the hot sun.
It's very common in Malaysia that inside your car is much cooler than outside. And for myself also, I realize sometimes when I drink coffee or when I'm eating a hot bowl of noodles, it always happens to me. My glasses are always fogging up.
That's why I would say this Zeiss AntiFog kit is really help and benefit to a lot of people. Either you are a mask wearer with spectacles or you are swimmers. Even though you are the bikers who are wearing helmets for biking, you might have these foggy issues. And especially also for the driver like us.
I see. So that is something that is very interesting. So can this be used multiple times a day? Or how long does the effect last? So,
well, it's typically you just need to spray one time. It can last at least for 3 days.
Wow, 3 days.
Okay, unless you go and wash your glasses. Once you wash it, because definitely this actually is a chemistry for AntiFog. If you apply on your lens surface, once you wash it with soap, basically it wash away. So once you spray, it lasts for 3 days.
So if your glasses come into contact with water, or if you have the habit of washing your glasses, like with any other AntiFog solutions, you will actually need to reapply this AntiFog spray. Okay, and as you can see, this is actually packed very nicely, and it's come in this resealable pack, and this is very handy. So regardless whether you are male or female consumer, you can always pop this in your pocket or your bag and bring it along with you. So I love how handy this is.
Yep. And it's safe to be used on any kind of spectacle lenses, also on camera lenses, binoculars.
I see. Okay.
Yep. Just the function of this one actually can be applied on many things.
If you love to do outdoor cycling, like Paul mentioned, he plans to do outdoor cycling one day, and if you are wearing those sport sunglasses that always fog up, this may be a very good solution for you as well.
Yes.
So for those of you who are watching, if you are interested to get your hands on one of this kit to try it out, we have something that is very interesting for you. On top of this kit that we are giving away, we are also going to give you a very cute keychain from Zeiss. So you can see this is actually in the shape of an astronaut, right? And on the back there is a Zeiss logo. Okay, so Paul, can you also share with us, because I always see the image of astronaut being associated with your brand. Is there any story to this?
Yes, actually there's a story behind. In last year actually is a moon landing 50 years anniversary.
Wow, okay.
So during 1969, when NASA sent Neil Armstrong and the team to go to the moon, and Zeiss lenses have been chosen and been used to capture the historical moment. Especially like you look at the first step on the moon, and by Neil Armstrong, we take the astronaut photo of Neil Armstrong, and this keychain actually is a limited edition, also created by Zeiss. If you look at the logo from the back, okay, to remember this historical moment, the 50 years anniversary of moon landing,
which is actually captured with Zeiss lenses, right?
Yes.
So that is very interesting. So if you are keen to get your hands on this exclusive giveaway, all you need to do is like and share this Facebook Live, and then comment in the comment box below, right? Share with us two kind of situations where your lenses become foggy in your daily life. So we only have 10 sets of these to give away, and this is very exclusive. So please grab this while stock is still available. Leave your comment in the comment box below. And let me check and see. I think we have a question coming in. Any side effect from using the anti-fog spray?
Well, good questions, Vivian. All Zeiss cleaning kits have been tested and proven it will not create any side effects on any type of lenses. It will not create any damages on multi-coating. Like people, a lot of concern is that it will damage my coating of the lens.
Yeah,
so
true.
It's been tested, proven. Okay, it will not create any side effect. It will not create any damages to either your human or your spectacles.
And we also have some questions that we collected before the live session, right? There was a question that's asking, for Zeiss, what is the difference between Duravision Platinum and Duravision Blue Protect?
Well, okay, in order to answer this question, I have to remove my mask, otherwise I couldn't breathe. Duravision Platinum, actually, both Duravision Platinum and Duravision Blue Protect, these two coating is our premium coating by Zeiss. And the features is a little bit different.
Okay.
Duravision Platinum is emphasized on the clarity of the lens. It is one of the most highest transparency coating available in the market. The light transparent can be up to 99.3%, which means it is one of the most clarity lenses available in the market.
Okay.
And Blue Protect actually is additional functions can help to reduce the harmful blue light that will that might create the harmfulness to your eyes when we spend a lot of time on gadgets and devices.
That is very interesting because, you know, like what Paul has mentioned, the Blue Protect coating actually it's protection against harmful blue light. So the main source of blue light is actually the sun if you are outdoors, and when you are indoors, LED light, your digital gadget or digital device, they do emit some artificial harmful blue light. So what this coating does is it helps to reduce the risk of damage to our eyes by giving us enough protection. Okay, so that was a very interesting sharing from Paul. Let me check and see. The other question was, does Zeiss lenses come with UV protection?
Yeah, that's just want to add on that. Besides Blue Protect, okay, actually UV protection is a very basic, yet it's the most important things. Like what you have mentioned, okay, most of the I think the harmful lights that we're facing during our daily life, actually UV is one of them. Especially we walk under the hot sun, we are playing a lot of different LED lights, gadgets. So for Zeiss lenses, okay, we offer a full 100 UV protection cutoff to all type of lenses, even though by different indexes from 1.5 to high index 1.6, 1.67 or 1.74, and in all type of clear lenses. Means that like what I'm wearing now. Typically in the past, only sunglasses have the UV cutoff level up to 400 nanometer. So Zeiss, we lift up the market standard. Okay, we provide up to 400 nanometer cutoff, same as sunglass level on clear lenses.
Clear lenses.
Yeah.
So that is something that is very cool also, right? And the third questions that we actually collected before the live is actually regarding digital lenses. So how is digital lens different from a normal single vision?
I mentioned earlier, ever since the smartphone has been introduced to the world and our human life has been changed, especially under this modern connected and on the move. But yet, our human eyes is not made for that. Okay, give you a very good example. In the past, how we read newspaper. Okay? Typically, this is how we read our newspaper, and the distance we are talking about 40 centimeter. This is the standard reading distance that how we read. But when these little gadgets came into the world, how we see the screen is we are holding into like this distance, which is about 30 to 35 centimeter.
More tilted in a way.
Yes, it's more tilted, and our eyes is not made for this distance. So the longer hours we spend on the gadgets, your eyes will get some eye strain problem. It might cause you headache, dry eyes, and some people even have neck pain. So digital lens is a special lens with one unique technology called digital insight. Digital insight is a special features on the lens to allow us to, when we see through the lens on the screen,
the
easier,
lower portion
the
of
lower
the lens,
portion of the lens, It will be easier to identify the targeted area or the zone that we want to see. Can reduce the digital eye strain problem, like your dry eyeness or your headache. That's the whole features of digital lenses.
I see. So we can conclude and say that for digital lens, right, it is a very good way of, supporting your eyes. If you have to do a lot of near work or if you face a lot of digital devices, there is actually an additional support at the bottom part of the lenses that can make your near viewing more comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. And also even now with the new smart life technology, we've even take into consideration on how our modern life, the connected and on the move life, based on our vision challenges, vision needs, and how our eyes move between different gadgets and gaze, incorporate that. So the new version of the smart life digital lens is much more powerful than the one that we have before.
I am also curious to know, right, how about in low light conditions? Sometimes for myself, because I've done LASIK on my eyes a few years ago, and I always have this night driving issues. The headlights of the car is always very glary, and during the evening time when I'm driving home from work, right, my vision doesn't seem to be as clear as it is during the daytime.
Smart Life did take into consideration of the average different pupil size based on different age. I believe the audience, you watched the video just now, did mention that we have one unique technology called Edge Intelligence. And under Edge Intelligent technology, if you are from 20 years old, 30 years old, 50 years old, and all the way up to 60 or 70 years old, different age you might have a different pupil size, and different pupil size you have different amount of the lights will come into your eyes. So we special design the lenses based on the average pupil size of your age, and then to ensure that the lens performance is perfectly fit based on your age and your lifestyle.
So that is really amazing. So this is a very good lens solution that can help you to have clear and stable vision during daytime and even nighttime.
Yes, you are right.
Wow, from you waking up until before you sleep, it already, gives you the protection and the correction that you need.
That's the reason why the product name is called Smart Life, because it's really fit for the smarter life that we're living nowadays based on the connected and on the move lifestyle.
That is really good, and that is something that is very cool, and I hope you will have a chance to also experience the Smart Life experience. So before I go into that, right, we actually have winners, 10 winners for this giveaway that we are giving out. So this comes with an anti-fog kit that comes with a spray, a cloth, and also the very exclusive Zeiss keychain. So I will read out the winners. So we have Ahmad Adlin Othman, Danny Hong, Chahaya Nuris, Alicia Amani, Angelisha Rita Vani, Siu Yun Wong, Bi Hong Tan, Mei Ying, Kaushilia Shilia, and Jasrine Oi. So congratulations to the 10 lucky winners. I really hope that you will enjoy using this kit, because for myself this is something that I really love, and anti-fog solution is something that we really need, especially in current situation right now. And this is something that is very cute.
Yep.
And like what Paul has shared with you, this is to commemorate 50 years anniversary.
The moon landing.
So this is very unique as well. So Paul, before we end today's session, right, do you have any takeaway message for us?
I would say to the friends, all the friends in front, or the audience in front of Facebook Live, right? If you really want to have a better understanding of your personal eye profile, please go to the My Vision profile, the link, okay, which we're going to share with you later, okay, to do a simple exercise or questionnaires about your own vision. You'll be surprised and amazed, okay? And from that, you can share with us after that. Okay? You might have a chance to experience the brand new Smart Life by Focus Point.
Yes, correct. So all you need to do is we are going to pin the link for the Vision profile in the comment section below. So all you have to do is just click on the link. You'll be directed to the website where all you have to do is to just answer questions in a survey, something like what Grace has demonstrated to us just now, right? So at the end, once you get your QR code, please remember to WhatsApp us the QR code. So the number for WhatsApp is also pinned in the comment section below. So please do that, and we will actually have one lucky winner who will get the experience of Smart Life.
Yep.
Right? So we are actually giving a chance for you to try out Smart Life lenses, and we are giving away a pair that is worth 890 ringgit. It's in single vision and it's in the 1.6 Duravision Platinum coating. So like what Paul has also shared with you about the benefits of this Duravision Platinum coating. So this is definitely an experience that you don't want to miss. So don't forget, click in the link below, complete the survey, send us your QR code, and you may be the lucky winner to get this trial experience.
Yes.
And we will actually announce this winner in our next session of Facebook Live, so make sure that you stay tuned.
Yes.
So that's all for today's session. Thank you very much for watching and for supporting us. So from behalf of Focus Point and also Zeiss, take care and stay safe.
Yeah, take care, stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.